Welcome everyone to Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hey, if this is your first time here on this channel, I want to welcome you. I am Paximus. I am a middle school educator in Southern California, and I am here to help you focus and study on whatever it is that you need help studying. We're going to do the 50-minute Pomodoro technique today. So that's 50 minutes of study time or focus or productivity time, and then 10 minutes of break time. I just want to thank you so much for being here, whether you're in the chat or seeing this live, or if you're seeing this in what I like to call hashtag Pax Replay. I want to thank you so much for being here. If you haven't done so already, I would really love for you to consider subscribing, liking, and hitting that notification bell, and then set it to all so that you get updates from me every time I go live, and also do any updates, whether it's a tech series or vlogging series, or maybe it's a podcast. All those things I do on my website, which is also www.paximusenterprises.com. I want to welcome you and thank you so much for being here. We are going to get started in just a few moments. I am going to also set up the Forest app. Now, if you don't know what the Forest app is, the Forest app is basically a group of people getting together in the same chat room, if you want to call it that. You grow a tree together so it keeps everybody accountable, and then what ends up happening is if a person leaves the productivity time, if anybody leaves their device, their tree withers and dies. Believe me, it's actually a lot of fun. But I want to encourage you guys, if you don't have the Forest app, to get it. It's about $2, and then you can join us whenever you want. However, that's not a requirement. When you're here studying with Paximus, the only thing that I would ask of you is that you hang out with me and hopefully subscribe to this channel. So thank you so much. Hey, Victoria, it's great to have you here. Hashtag the Pax Fam is what we like to call ourselves. It's kind of the small connected community that we have here on Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. I am going to set up the Forest app right now in just a few moments, so give me a couple of seconds to do that. And I also have some news about what happened earlier today, because earlier I was actually scheduled to go live stream at 9:50 a.m., but clearly that wasn't in the cards. Thankfully, I kind of came up with a different solution. I decided to reroute all my electrical stuff to the other side of the wall, and that's how I'm doing this right now. So I'm praying and hoping, and I ask that you pray and hope with me as well, that nothing goes out, not one electrical cord decides to go out. So hopefully we're able to have a great session with no interruptions, no Wi-Fi interruptions. And again, thank you so much for being here. Victoria, I will set that Forest app for you if you'd like. And I'm also going to play some music in the background for now. This song is called Relativity, and it's by our good friend, the Scratch Crafter. I think we all know him and love him. And Victoria, this is for you. I love that. Okay, so the code I'm putting in right now. Awesome. Okay. That is the Forest app code. Feel free to put that in. We will get started in about 5 minutes. Victoria, let me know how you're doing in today, because you've already heard a little bit of kind of the issue that I have, and I unfortunately wasn't able to get an electrician out here. I called them, and they said that they were going to be here, and I called them back at 4 o'clock today, only to find out that they said, oh, we already dispatched someone to your house. And I'm like, we've been here literally the whole day, and not once have we heard anybody come to the door. So needless to say that we're not calling that group, that company back. So I went with a different company, and they said the earliest they could be here is unfortunately tomorrow from about 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So, which is interesting because this weekend, I'm actually going to be playing drums at my local church, and which reminds me, if you guys want to be part of that and just experience like what a Christian service looks like, you can do so online. The church is called Beach Cities Church, and I'll be playing there online so that you can kind of see what I do in different areas in the creative arts. Cool. And Victoria, I already got you in, so you're good to go. How are you doing, Victoria? How are things going with you? Like I mentioned, you already heard a little bit of my day, and it's been, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little difficult, but I've had worse days, you know? And it's weird. I also felt kind of weird today, like unsettled. And I suppose it's because I also start work on Monday in a new role that I've never ever really been in. So I'm probably a little nervous about that, and also kind of nervous to be back playing drums again. Haven't done that in a very, very long time. And I don't know if it's exactly like riding a bike. Victoria, you said it was productive, but I realized that most college recruits won't even look at GKs under 5'7". You cried a little bit. I'm sorry. Realize it's game time because I'm a take it to college level. Yeah. So a friend of mine was a goalkeeper, and he was a really, really good goalkeeper, but he was short. And I remember actually at one point I was a goalkeeper as well. And like I said, I'm 5'3" and 3/4, 5'4" on a very good night. Tonight might be that night, 5'4", you know. So yeah, it kind of sucks because you intend on, you know, doing something that you're passionate about, and clearly you're passionate about that, about being a goalkeeper. Or just playing the sport, you know, and it's kind of a downer, but I want to encourage you to keep going. And I think, I don't know, you could be one of the ones who changes people's minds on the height, you know. As long as you work hard and you keep going at it, I don't think anything can stop you. So I want to encourage you, just keep going. I'm gonna make it to college level. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's a bummer. Do you, Victoria, do you have your favorite drink? Because I have my favorite drink minus the caffeine. Yeah, that's right. It's decaf again. Man, I just haven't had time to even go to the store. That's what, I mean, I can't even do Instacart right now because I'm so overwhelmed, I think, with so much stuff that I have to do, you know? I went to the doctor last week, and I'm actually 5'2" and a half. Very cool. We got to stick together, okay? Okay, Victoria, you get it. And I've stopped growing. I know the feeling. Yeah. Shortest pro keeper was 5'3" from Sweden. Time to beat a world record. I'm 100% behind you. You can do it. I totally believe in you. I really do. And just got to put in extra hard work. Unfortunately, it's not you know, an easy road, but I think you got it. You got some water, Kind bars. I know what Kind bars are, and Kit Kats. Man, strolling.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the move.
Yeah. All right. So we are going to get started in about 30-ish seconds. I'm so glad that you're here, Victoria, and anybody else who's going to be jumping into the chat every now and then, because we have new people stumbling on this YouTube channel. I want to say thank you so much for checking it out, and hitting the subscribe button really does go a long way. It really helps, and also the like button goes a long way. It kind of helps with the algorithm. So anyways, thank you so much for being here, Victoria, and everyone else on Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. We're going to go in our first session right now.
But then you could swallow it, and it all dissolves. fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair. Am I talking too much? Yes. I'll give you the move, all right? Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. I'll give you the move, all right? I'll give you the move, all right? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. I'll give you the move, all right? I'll give you the move, all right? I'll give you the move, all right? I'll give you the move, all right?
I'll take it. Then what?
Hey everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. So that is our first session of 50 minutes of uninterrupted music and study time here on Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. I really hope everybody's doing well. I noticed that there's a couple new people in the house. Let's see. Rhino Dog. And we got Andrew in the house as well. What's up? It's good to have you guys here. I hope you're having a good night. And since you guys are just joining us, I am going to, just give me 1 second. I'm actually going to go ahead, switch gears a little bit. I'm going to set up the Forest app for the next hour. That is, however, if we have, you know, more people who want to be involved, I'm going to set it up anyways for myself because I need it. But let me know in the chat who you are, where you're from. I'd love to get to know you, connect with you if you're new here. Leslie, nice to meet you. I hope you hang around for a little bit. We are on the break, but we're gonna start up the Forest app in just a few minutes. So let me know where you're from if you want to. You don't have to say that, but this is a small community, but we're starting to grow, which is awesome. And we kind of get to connect with each other. We don't have to, but it's just kind of the thing, you know, we enjoy it. And I know at the end of the day, I want to be able to connect with you, get to know you, know what you're working on. If you need to know what I'm working on, currently I'm multitasking quite honestly. I'm working on a master thesis and a master's in education. So my topic is on homework. So if you like that, that's, you know, something that you might look forward to. So I'm doing that, and I just got a new job at the old school that I used to work at for the last 8 years as an educator, and I'm going back this Monday in a new role completely. So, and if in case you're not aware, I have been an educator for the last 8 years, and decided that I wanted to do something kind of unique and different. And it just so happens that there's a lot of different channels that do this kind of thing, but at the same time I wanted to offer some way and somehow for people to connect. So Leslie, thank you so much for being here. It's great to have you here, and I'm gonna set up the Forest app in just a few moments. If you don't know what the Forest app is, it's just a fun way to kind of keep each other encouraged while we're studying. You don't have to study. That's the total misconception. In this channel, the goal is to focus on one particular task. So if you're studying, if you're planning or prepping, if you're, let's say, I don't know, studying, cramming for a test, you know, this is the place to be. And we will do this at 6 o'clock every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, beginning this Sunday. And if you haven't done so already, I would love for you to consider subscribing and hitting the like button. It really does help a lot. It helps for other people to kind of stumble upon our live stream. So feel free to do that. And I'll play some music in the background for you guys. Rhino Dog says, run, Forrest, run. Victoria, it wasn't too productive, but it was laid back, and that's what I needed. By the way, in case I haven't mentioned this, I'm not very good at it, but I do speak Spanish, if that helps. Because I've noticed that there's quite a few Spanish speakers that have been wanting to join, but don't know how to engage in conversation. So hopefully that helps. If you're also like Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, I know I can understand a little bit. So hopefully that is somewhat helpful to you. And I understand French a little bit and Italian a little bit. I think it's because of my base foundation in Spanish. Contrary to popular belief, my first language was Spanish. It's crazy, huh? I'm not going to join Forrest. I'm probably going to go to bed soon. No worries. No worries. And for those of you just joining, like, I know, Andrew, you were here, or you weren't here. Let's see. Rhino Dog, you weren't here either. And Leslie, you weren't here. And Leslie says, I'm working on trying to get my degree in industrial design. This is so exciting. Thank you so much for that intro. I am from Mexico. Oh, perfect. That's awesome. I'd love to know, like, where, like, in Mexico. That'd be kind of cool, because my dad, on his side of the family, they're from Mexico. And Leslie, I'm assuming, do you speak both Spanish and English? Or, because I can kind of, like, I can try. Please don't make fun of me, though. But I can try speaking in Spanish a little bit so that you kind of know what's going on as well. I'm down to talk with them. It might not be good, but I'm down. I don't know what that's actually referring to. I'm down to talk with them. Sorry, I feel like I missed something. Sorry, that's my fault. Yeah, I have the Forest app open right now, but I know, Victoria, you said you're probably gonna skip it, which is fine. But you can definitely catch us on Sunday. On Sunday at 6:00 p.m. We are gonna be doing Meanwhile Studying with Paximus, the night edition. So that should be a lot of fun, and that's this Sunday at 6:00 p.m. Leslie says, yeah, I used to live in the States. Awesome. Very cool. When I was a kid and learned English before picking up my Spanish full on. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. You know what's happening. Okay, cool. Well, it's good. Maybe we don't have to go down the Spanish route, because it's seriously, I can speak Spanish, but you can hear an accent when I talk. So I don't know, maybe it'll help me learn Spanish a little bit better. Victoria, for the oh, gotcha, for the Spanish speakers. Well, I was trying to, take the bilingual route, in case Leslie only understood Spanish. I was going to do the best I could to translate what I was saying in English. Leslie, I'm so glad that you understand what I'm saying. Because that would have been, like, really a lot of work. Because I'm just not there yet, It's funny. That Spanish was my first language. And then I learned French. And then I learned English. And then English just really stuck. And then when I got into college, it's kind of random, but I wanted to take French. But there was no French classes available. So what was available was Brazilian Portuguese. And I was like, come on, I don't want to take that. And then I ended up liking it. I took it for a semester and I wanted to keep doing it. And I just unfortunately stopped. So I should have kept going with it. I'm bummed because I'm actually on my way to learn multiple languages. I actually want to be a polyglot to be able to communicate with other people in their language so that they feel valued, so that they know that at least when I talk to them that I'm trying to communicate in a language that I believe to be a beautiful language. So let me put this in real quick. I'd love to chat in both, maybe some Spanglish here and there. Okay, I'll try. I'll give it a shot. Just don't make fun of me, okay? I don't want nobody to be judging me. Don't be judging me. I'm gonna try. And if you say, Hey, Paximus, it's cool that you're trying, but it's okay. You don't have to. It's okay. You know, I won't take it personal. I'll just be hurt and cry in the corner somewhere. I'm just joking. Good times. Okay, so we have about less than a minute, and I'm gonna do some checking here. Oh, and Leslie, thank you so much for subscribing. That's awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. And I really hope that you enjoy our next session of Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. Like I said, I'll hopefully bring... You just let me know the amount of Spanish I need to put in, you know? Hopefully it's not like... I just don't want to bomb it, you know? And I don't even know what to say in Spanish, quite honestly, except... let me see. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I know how to talk in Spanish, but it's conversational. That's why this is so hard, is because I can only see what you're typing, which is great that you're typing. I love that communication, but it's going to be a little hard for me to to talk in Spanish without like a face-to-face interaction. But I'll do the best I can. So maybe some Spanglish here and there. I'll definitely try. I'll try. We should all try. Exactly. That's so good. Let me see. Oh. Okay. So the kind of Spanish I know is like slang, just what I've learned from my parents, because they're both from Mexico. Or actually, my mom's from here, my dad's from Mexico. Yeah. I just needed to make sure I got that right. Okay. Is it... Now, I'm going to attempt to say something in Spanish. Don't be judging me. Don't make fun of me. I have an accent. I know it's there, okay? So everybody just chill. Okay, ahora vamos a tener 50 minutos para trabajar y para hacer algo como tarea, si tienes tarea, o si tienes algo como algo para leer. Para 50 minutos nomás. Solamente 50 minutos y 10 minutos para pausa comercial. How was that? Let me know in the chat. I'm laughing at myself because I can't believe I just actually went into Spanish mode for just a small fraction of time. A lo mejor me quedo ahí en español. No sé si es mejor en inglés o español, pero I'm gonna try and just, you know, translate what I'm saying. Hopefully I can say things in English, and hopefully I can say things in Spanish. Okay, that's enough of me talking, right? All right, so we're gonna go into 50 minutes of uninterrupted music and study time here on Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. Thank you so much, and here we go. Super bien, yeah. Me encanto nomás. Really? Wow. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hoy estuvo super bien. Ah, pues. Okay. All right, we're going to get started. Thank you, Leslie. I really appreciate the confidence booster. That helps a lot. Tu acento no es tan malo. Tienes fluidez. Vamos a trabajar. Ok, vamos a trabajar. Sí, pero tengo un poco de acento. Acento. No sé cómo decir eso. I don't know how to make that accent, but vamos a trabajar. Let's go ahead and get started.
and it all dissolves, see? And the moonbeams that shoot out of your fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair. Want me to kiss her, huh? Hey, that's a pretty good idea. What is it you want, Barry? What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. I'll give you the moon, Barry. Want me to kiss her, huh? Well, then you could swallow it. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Barry. Say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Barry.
Then what?
Well, then you could swallow it, and it all dissolves, see? And the moonbeams that shoot out of your fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair. Am I talking too much? Yes. I'll give you the moon, Barry.
I'll take it. Then what?
second fight.
All right, so that is the end of our second session. And I noticed Victoria needed to bow out a little early, which is totally awesome. It's totally fine. This is a kind of come and go as you please type of setting. So I think there's a couple people still in the chat room. I don't know who's still here. Let me know in the chat if you're still here. This is, like I mentioned, this is a 2-hour Pomodoro technique session that we're doing. We just finished the second session, and I gotta tell you, like, in 50 minutes, there's a lot that you can do, but for the kind of work I'm doing, I feel like I'm going really slow. Like, there's not much I can do except just keep kind of carving out little pieces of my chapter 4 and chapter 5 thesis. It's a little hard. So yeah, for those of you who stumbled upon this earlier tonight, thank you so much for being here. It's so great to have you here. Leslie, you're here. That's good. I'm glad. I don't know if I want to speak Spanish the whole time, because I don't think you want that either. But I will say this. So I have a new schedule, and let me put it up. Wow, that's a little big. I don't know if it's harder to see or easier to see. So that's my new schedule, starting this Sunday. So this Sunday, starting pretty much every day that I'm on, it's at 6 o'clock. Va a ser a las 6 de la mañana. Oh no, del tarde, noche, whatever. One of those. Mañana. I'm not hungry for breakfast right now, or maybe I am. I'll probably get some McDonald's. Okay, so your main language is English. Cool. I'm trying to find a problem and justify why it should be tackled. Interesting. I'm kind of curious to know what that is. Of course, you don't have to tell me or anything. I'm just saying I'm interested. Nah, don't worry about it. My main language is English. Thank you. Thank you for making me feel a little bit better. And I appreciated the confidence booster, the encouragement. De la tarde. Oh my gosh, I don't know why that was so hard. Maybe I am hungry for for McDonald's. But I noticed that every now and then I would have some people, that were Spanish speakers or hablaban en portugués, y sometimes it would just help to have some sort of dialogue in there that I can understand a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of Portuguese, maybe French too, just so people feel connected. That's all. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I am hungry for McDonald's. So this Sunday is the start of my new schedule. It starts at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Daytime. So I'm on Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6 o'clock p.m. just to make it easy for everybody. I used to do my old schedule. I think you already saw. My old schedule was 9:50 a.m. and then 4:50 p.m. And I have to be honest, that was a really hard schedule to keep up, but I did that because I wanted to get more people involved in this community, which I think you'll love. The people that are here in this community, they're so great, very encouraging. Even if you're kind of the person who doesn't believe in prayer or anything like that, I know that there's some people here who still send good vibes and prayers, and they just check up on you just to see how you're doing. So they're really, really great people. And you can find me on Instagram at Paximus Enterprises, which I think is already up on the screen. Yeah. So you can find me there at Paximus Enterprises, and then also my website, PaximusEnterprises.com. And so, in case you're not aware, Sunday night is kind of a different kind of night. It's the same thing. I mean, we do the same thing. We study for like 2 hours, but the difference is like the lights are different, and we have kind of a different vibe altogether. So like the colors in here are like pink and purple and blue, very 80s retro kind of colors. In case you haven't figured out that those are like my favorite colors. I always think in terms of like a music video, right? So every time I think in terms of a music video, I picture like just like the colors that you're basically seeing. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so I'm curious to know though from you, Leslie, because you mentioned that you are working on a degree in industrial design. I'm kind of curious, what does that look like for you? What kind of specific area of industrial design are you working on? Because I'd like to know. That'd be kind of cool to. We have another person, Valeria, who she's working on her MCAT to, I believe, go into like nursing and nursing and the medical field and whatnot. Rhino Dog, hey, how's it going, man? Thank you so much for hanging out. Because I know it's really late for you. It's let's see, what time is it now? 8. So it's 11:20 where you're at. That's crazy. I just want to thank you, Ryan, so much, and I'm praying for you. I hope you get better soon. You're definitely in my prayers, and I know other people have been praying for you as well. So I really hope to see you 6 o'clock on Sunday. But you know what? I just realized, like, I need to really work on my Spanish. It's not where it should be, that's for sure. Which is funny. Like I have an aunt who just recently moved out of our place, and she moved with other relatives of ours, and she used to talk to me in Spanish all the time, and I was starting to get better, and then I just kind of stopped talking in Spanish. It's just, yeah, I need to keep working on being able to talk in Spanish and maybe learn more Portuguese again, and then French. That would be kind of cool. Actually, I've been really trying to learn French this last year, but there's nobody to like talk to in French, apparently. not from where I'm at in Southern California, or as I like to call Northern Mexico. That's a joke. It's a joke. Okay. So I usually, depending on who's in the chat, sometimes I do offer another hour of study time with music in the background, but I always look for people who might need that, and if nobody needs that, then I usually close up shop. So Leslie, if that's something that you are interested in, I don't mind doing an extra hour in the, we'll just make it a 3-hour Pomodoro instead of 2 hours like it was tonight. And then I have music like I've been playing, so I can keep playing that. And if anybody else is in the chat and would like me to extend it for another hour, I'd be happy to do that. And I just noticed that my dog Linus he's probably hungry though. I know I'm hungry, but I'm fine. Andrew. So my elders who lived in Cali spoke fluent French, moved to France last year before the pandemic hit. Wow. That's crazy. So they lived in Cali. Spoke fluent French. That's really cool. I really wish I can speak fluent French, but I just need to practice at it. Oh, thanks. I was thinking of working for longer. Yeah, I mean, I could do another hour for sure. Maybe I can even extend it for 2 hours. Your dog is the cutest. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he's a golden retriever. He's a really obedient dog, a very good dog. Pero a veces se pone como. I know, right? It would be awesome to learn French. Like, I think learning French is like one, aside from Spanish, obviously, because Spanish is one of the romantic languages, but I would love to learn French because it's also among one of those languages. So is Italian. Anything really based out of Europe that's also crossed into the, South Americas and, even parts of, well, obviously Mexico. I would love to be able to learn French. I actually had a couple of friends who were, they came from France. This was during high school, but they came from France. One of them was German. The other one was French. Yeah. So that was interesting. Then they were roommates, and they had like really thick accents, but they were the sweetest, nicest people ever. And so every now and then when we were in class, the French girl would try and teach me some French. The German, I think, is it German? Maybe it's German. Yeah, the German girl wasn't very nice though. She was kind of mean to me. Oh, it's funny that you say that. I love playing Paris ambient style background noises. So it's funny that you say that. I could be wrong about this, but this is what I think of when I think of Paris. It's supposed to be Paris Cafe by the street. Just that ambient noise. I love being able to like picture myself at a coffee shop with a couple of friends, or just even by myself, having a cup of Java and just working on homework or studying or reading, and just like people watching every now and then. And so I do have that, if that's something that you're interested in for this next hour. I could easily do that if it's not too distracting. If it's too distracting, I can always do some sort of different, sound. So yeah, Leslie, I can do an hour, another hour for sure. That's not a problem. I'd love to extend it out for you. Oh, I forgot to put it on 10-minute break. So it's been more than 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and put, I don't know. Yeah, we'll put a 5-minute break for now. And I think so if that doesn't work, we can also play another one from the Forest app. And the Forest app has like a very different, but yet really cool, like Paris type of ambient noise. Oh, I should probably take that off. And gonna put that one. Yeah, something like that. Whoa. Okay, that's huge. Hey, Archer is in the house. Man, it's been a while. What's up? How's it going? Believe it or not, hey Archer, I am doing an extra hour today. So I'm gonna extend it a little bit longer, and it might be kind of more of the ambient, cafe corner in Paris type of setting. So it's not gonna be, like your 80s vibe. Although, I've been playing 80s like pretty much ever since I started. So that's why I thought for this week I'll take a break. Oh, and Leslie, by the way, Hey Archer, he is a YouTuber. So if you want to check out his content, if you like anything kind of nerdy and where someone reviews music or, music too, I guess, but movies and games and does unboxing and does reviews, Hey Archer is a great channel for you to check out. Hey Archer is a really good friend of mine. I got to know him this year. It's been pretty cool. I even got to be on his show a couple weeks ago, something like that. Yeah, oh nice. Going into overtime. So you've been doing natural sounds? That's cool. Well, so this whole week I've been doing lo-fi beats. I haven't been doing ambient noise or sounds. I've been doing this stuff. So that's what I've been playing all week long, is just really lo-fi stuff. Nice. I got you to blush. That's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I love it. Good times. And by the way, Leslie, he just released brand new merch today. Today he recently released brand new merch. I need to have you back on the show when I have a powerful computer. Hey, it was always great to have you, and you being on this show, and or should I say this live stream, and then for me to be on your show. I mean, just let me know, and I'd love to hang out again. It was a lot of fun. It's one of those things where I actually was a little nervous because I was like, ooh, I feel like I'm out of my element again. But it was totally chill and laid back, and that's the kind of environment I like, is just really laid back. So yeah, you let me know whenever you want me back on the show. I'd be happy to do it. And I know that Andrew, I think Andrew's still in the chat. Okay, guys. So we have about 40 seconds left, and I think we're going to go ahead and extend to one more hour. So you want to do the Forest app? Sweet.
And it all dissolves, see? And the moonbeams that shoot out of your fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair. Want me to kiss her, huh? Hey, that's a pretty good idea. What is it you want, Barry? What do you want?
Hey, Archer, I think you missed something pretty monumental. I was actually speaking in Spanish.
I'll give you the moon, Barry.
And Leslie's like, look, it's great that you're trying, but you should just stop. No, just joking. No, Leslie's awesome.
Well, then you could swallow
she was
that's a pretty good idea.
she was like, hey, your Spanish is not bad, right, Leslie? Right? Please back me up. Although I will say Leslie does, her main language is English, actually, so. R6.
What is it you want, Barry? What do you want? You want the moon?
My TV is a little more delayed than my phone streaming. Yeah.
Pretty good idea.
Yeah, I was speaking Spanish just in the last hour. It's pretty wild.
But then you can swallow it, and it all dissolves, see? And the moonbeams that shoot out of your fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair.
And this song is by the Scratch Crafter, a really close friend of mine. He did this song called I'll give you the moon. It's really great. Yep, there's Andrew. Okay. Cool. So, hey Archer, I have you in the forest app, so we're good to go there. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and go into our next hour, or should I say our next 50 minutes of uninterrupted music and study time here on Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. Thank you so much for being here, and you know what, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also tell your friends about this live stream. Maybe they can join in with us for this next hour. Thanks so much for being here.
I'll take it. Then what?
Hey everybody, we are back. I hope you enjoyed that extra 50-minute session. If you're just joining, welcome. Welcome to Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. We were initially going to do a 2-hour Pomodoro technique, but decided to extend it just a little bit longer. And I usually like to do that because if there are people in the chat who really need like an extra hour or an extra, couple of hours, sometimes I extend it a little bit longer. However, that being said, I am going to close up shop for tonight. But what I wanted to do is let you know, give you a couple of reminders about this Sunday. This Sunday kind of kicks off our brand new schedule. It's going to be this Sunday at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Daytime. And we will be back with it's Meanwhile Studying with Paximus, but it's the night edition. So it looks very different if you're unfamiliar with kind of the way it looks. I would strongly encourage you to take a look around my channel. You'll see something that says Meanwhile Studying with Paximus, the night edition. Go ahead and click on one of those videos, and you can actually study with those videos, even though that we're not doing it live streamed. You can always come back to any of these videos. I have like about how many? Like 68 episodes worth of videos. So definitely feel free to check that out. Hey, you know what? It's okay, guys. It's okay if you fall asleep. Trust me, it's okay. If you fall asleep, that's what you needed for 50 minutes or whatever. You needed to take a nap. Yes, just Samson, I need more stickers on that door. I need a lot more. I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna decorate until you can't see the color white. Leslie, you're welcome. I'm so glad that you were able to kind of stumble upon this YouTube channel, and I'll be back on Sunday, like I mentioned. Hopefully, I'm hoping that my electrical issues will be solved, because that was the reason why I wasn't showing up earlier this morning, is because my entire receptacle, on the wall, it's basically out. So I had to call in electrician. They can't be out here until tomorrow. So I'm hoping that they fix it and that I get my power back up and running. I'm actually wiring all the power to this side of the room right now. You just can't see the cords because I'm a technical arts director as well, so I like to hide things. I like to hide it so that it looks somewhat aesthetically pleasing to the eye. See, Leslie's like, look, I hope you had a restful session. Let's see. Wake up and go to sleep. Yeah, that was for Linus, I think. Let's see. Give me your address. I'll hook you up. Good times, guys. Okay, guys. So I am going to close up shop. Thank you so much for being here, for being part of this, this Pomodoro technique session that we had tonight. I really look forward to Sunday night. I really hope that you come back on Sunday at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Daytime. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And so this week, I'm curious. Let me know in the chat, even though we're going to go into kind of our closing scene, let me know in the chat what kind of music do you want for next week, starting this Sunday at 6 o'clock p.m. on Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. Let me know, guys. I'm kind of curious. Like, should we do an 80s retro sound again, or should we do lo-fi? Am I using an APC battery backup? I don't know what I'm using. I just wired a ton of like external power cords. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later. Have a good night. Hadouken!